I stopped buying luxury things, but not for the reason you might think. I didn't go minimalist, I didn't give it up altogether. I just outgrew my former mindset. Now I'm trying to build a real wealth instead. So let me be honest, I've almost never shopped emotionally. I've never drained my savings for a handbag. But I often confused what I wanted for what I needed. And for me personally, there is a significant difference between the two when it comes to unnecessary splurges, I'd say. And in the past, I'd buy something beautiful, high quality, only to find out in a couple of weeks that it actually didn't solve anything. And for me, that shift from craving to clarity is what changed everything. I still love luxury. I love the craftsmanship, the history, the story, the quality, but I no longer rely on it to elevate how I feel. What changed for me was subtle but powerful. I realized that I wasn't growing financially. I was saving, yes, I was thoughtful, yes, but my money wasn't working for me. And I realized that I actually wanted more, not more things, but more options, more freedom. I wanted to move, to choose, to create. Now I shop even more intentionally than before. I still enjoy beauty, but I don't confuse it with progress. And if something's worth it, I'll save, I'll buy it on sale, I'll wait. I started learning about investing, ETFs, compound growth, long-term strategy. I believe it's a start for me to try and build a real wealth. So here's a fun example, my personal example that I've come to realize after watching one of the Marina Mogilkov's videos. She is one of my favorite YouTubers, I'd say. She was talking about how if years ago, instead of buying a certain designer handbag, they would invest in a stock, then it would multiply by 3 or 4 times. And my personal experience based on that is in 2016, I bought a very hot Valentino handbag that I've worn, I think, 5 or 6 times. To be honest, I regretted that purchase a lot for multiple reasons. It's still in my closet. I'm trying to sell the bag. And if I had invested that same amount, £1,400, into something like VOO, which is the S&P 500 ETF, then it could be worth over around £4,000 today. Of course, this is not a financial advice. I'm just a curious violinist learning new skills, this time in building wealth. I no longer buy to feel better. I feel when I feel clarity. And that clarity comes from knowing where I'm going, not just what I want to be seen as. I still buy luxury, but when I feel like it's truly worth it. And I've learned over the years that luxury doesn't always guarantee quality or value. Very often I buy on sale because I can't wait, and if it's no longer there, then eventually something better almost always shows up. And for me, that initial high from buying a special new thing fades fairly quickly, and it never fills that little space that wanted to feel enough. I also enjoy discovering new brands for me that have the same quality but for less. And this video is not about giving up joy altogether, it's about choosing the right kind of joy. And let me be clear, I would love to be able to afford anything I want joyfully and freely, and I fully intend to, but I want that luxury to be funded by my financial freedom and not by trading time or emotional energy. Ideally, I want my investments to pay for those luxury pleasures. Obviously, this shift didn't happen overnight, but I can say that it feels more luxurious than any item that I've ever owned. If you're on this journey to building something deeper, smarter and quieter, I'd love to walk with you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you next time.